Well guys, this is Ninja Productions. I'm going to show you guys how to draw the Titanic. So, we should start out with this. So I'm just going to leave this here. I drew some on the back of my last video. It just wouldn't record. But start out with this. So, just get that ready. I'll just leave it up for a couple of more seconds or something, because it's already been 24 seconds, the video recording. Okay, so, do you guys get that? Okay, so, now you're going to draw like a curved line, and it's going to look like that. So make sure you get that. In a minute. It's kind of hard for me to remember how to do this because I got this from a drawing book called How to Draw the Titanic, and I don't own it, and it's not here right now. So I kind of have to remember how to draw it. Okay, so then you're going to erase the fun part to your line that you drew. So it's going to look something like this. Okay, so just erase all that stuff in the front, and then you should be good. If you need to pause this video, you can. Just like you can look at it, so you can pause it. Okay, so now you're going to be drawing like footsteps or something kind of like that. So it should look like this. You guys can pause it if you want, like I said. So you can pause it right here so you can get a good glimpse of it, and then you can play it. Okay, so then you're going to draw some deck lines, some lines for the decks. So it's going to go, okay, so make sure you have that. Good. So this is the back of the ship right here. This is the front. So the bridge is going to be that way. And Titanic was actually a pretty good ship, just to tell you. It was very luxurious. And I'll tell you guys the reason why a lot of people didn't survive the Titanic. It's because the person who designed the Titanic put the least amount of lifeboats on the Titanic as he could, because they said it was unsinkable. So they were like, oh, we're not going to use our lifeboats. Let's just use the least amount you can do. And then they had to raise it to like 55 lifeboats. That's the least amount now. Something around that. Because of what happened on the Titanic. And on cruise ships, when they hear that there is ice and icebergs around, they don't go to that destination because they think of the Titanic. So that is one good lesson about the Titanic. So, yeah. So, just again, if you want to pause it, you can do that. Okay, so now you're going to draw like some deck lines. Some lines like that to hold up the deck above it. So it's going to be like that. So your first row should look like that, and you're gonna do some more lines. So you're gonna be like, so then you're gonna have it looking like this. And then you're going to draw the deck lines under that. Make sure it's going to look like that, like the first second one, because I don't want it to look like, because you don't want it to look like, see, the top deck is right here. And then the next deck's pole is right there. That would just look weird, wouldn't it? Right here, this would be the top deck, and then that would be the deck below it. That would just look weird. So you want to do it like in between like this. So this is the top deck. And then you put it under there. See, it's going to probably look like that right here. Okay, so you want to do that. So I'm going to put these on these lines for the Titanic. And don't forget to draw the lifeboats. The lifeboats are one of the important parts to do. So yeah, Titanic is one of my favorite history things. I like to watch movies about it. Like I like to watch I watched the movie about James Cameron going to see the Titanic in 2001. He goes to the basis or whatever. I don't remember. I can't pronounce it. It's like Ghost of the Basis something. It's the last word of basis. I think it's called that. It's spelled ABYSS. And then you have like another line right there. And then right here you're gonna draw a little door. A little tiny door. That black spot right there. That's going to be a door. And then you're going to draw a window, like circle windows. So keep on doing that until you get to the end. And if you need to and I get done before you, you can just pause the video. That's what I usually do when I watch drawing videos. And this video is already 6 minutes long. The Titanic actually does take a little while to draw. So we're going to be drawing our windows a little bit faster. Okay, so now, this is what it should look like. I had to draw them faster at the end, as you can see over here. I had to draw them faster, because we were running out of time. Okay, so I am going to... Okay, so... I'm going to draw, like, square windows now. Square windows. Like draw a square window like that one at the bottom right here. Draw a square window like that, because they did have square windows like that on the Titanic. So we're gonna do that. Do as fast as you can, because I'm running out of time. It's almost 8 minutes long now. Okay, so I'm going to do this. There. So your window should look like that. And make a whole bunch of rows under that. And then just draw those lines as fast as you can. Because it's almost 10 minutes long, the video. So, yeeks. Okay, so draw the same lines like we did on the top,